Yo, what is up guys? Willis back here again with another Afterpulse video, and it's my big day. Cue the Logan Paul voice. We are making the 7-star SMR 16 Autumn in this video, so stay tuned till the end. It's gonna be a good one, and I think we just posted the video on the 5-star max. I did just record and edit it before making this one here, so I'll probably just post them back to back, so it might get a little redundant. So bear with me if you watched the other one, but obviously there are some improvements made here with the 6-star maxed compared to the 5-star maxed, which I just posted. And obviously starting out with a training match here, as we usually do in our Afterpulse reviews. I think it's awesome to showcase, especially assault class weapons in Afterpulse, showcase them in training when I do a review on them, since training is where a lot of us spend a lot of the time in this game. As sad as that is, that's the reality of this game, and you know, it's half the fun of the game is just building and collecting stuff. So if you enjoy that stuff, you probably enjoy this game, and vice versa. If you enjoy this game, you probably enjoy that stuff. It's kind of a chicken and the egg problem, you know. Do you enjoy the game and therefore you like building stuff, or do you like building stuff and therefore you enjoy the game, or is it kind of like a yin and yang mixture of the two? I don't know. On a scale of 1 to cringe, how cringe is this? I hate live commentary. Yeah, so we're doing some training here. Looks like we're doing alright. We just got aim for that head 3 with 50 seconds still left, so that's a pretty good sign. We're well above 10,000. I think we just did 14,000 score, something like that. Trying to look here, and so yeah, it should be a good match. As mentioned in the 5-star review I posted recently, I have posted videos in the past with, I did the 6-star non-skinned SMR, I did the 4-star SMR 16 Panther if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I did the 5-star Panther. I don't think I did any Patriot SMRs yet, although I do have some built in my collection, just waiting to be reviewed. And a while back I did post videos with the SMR 16 Autumn. I had the 4-star maxed and the 5-star maxed, and those videos were posted during a pretty crazy time, a lot of drama with my channel, so those videos have like hundreds of dislikes and like 20 likes. It's pretty funny. But yeah, anyways, you can check those out if you want to. Should be in the suggested videos in the top right, or check the description below. And so there's our training match. Really good, really impressed. And speaking of past videos, I did several videos on training, specifically with assault class weapons and trying to figure out what is the best. Obviously, like I mentioned in my last video, I didn't use every single possible, you know, every variant of every assault class weapon out there, so it's not completely comprehensive, but I can say very confidently that the SMR 16 Autumn is the best, or tied for the best, in farming and doing training over and over and maximizing your cash rewards. And if anything, I'd say it's tied, maybe slightly better, maybe slightly worse, but pretty much tied with the AAR S15 Delta. And that's been my experience. Maybe there's some other things that come close. I know I did also recently post a video with the FM Bobcat Panther, and that was a 6-star maxed, and I was thoroughly impressed with that guy. You know, that's nothing to sleep on. I did, in my training comparison video, I used a non-skinned Bobcat if I remember correctly. So, you know, not fully comprehensive. There are still some variables to consider, like different skinned additions, and some guns still might surprise me. I have not played with everything. I don't have everything on my account, unfortunately. I still wish I did. Digital Legends, cough cough, hook me up. Or people might throw a riot if they did, but hopefully all the drama's gone nowadays and we can just chill and have some fun in Afterpulse. I think we can. And yeah, looking forward to the respawn. I'll probably make a couple videos about it specifically, some more thoughts on it. I know I mentioned that recently, as with all things, I talk about doing a lot of things and only end up doing like a quarter of them, but you know, I think I'll get to that eventually. It's just a matter of time putting in the work, and after all, this is only a hobby. You know, hopefully it can become more than that in the future. I think it can be. it's a little tough on YouTube right now, getting demonetized a lot, and I'm going to be playing Call of Duty World War II a lot coming up, and those videos seem to get demonetized a lot. I did stream a handful of videos during the early access beta on PlayStation 4, and I think every video at some point was hit with a demonetization, or limited or no ads as they call it nowadays. So that'll be interesting. You know, I make pennies off of YouTube basically. It's not like, you know, it's literally just a hobby like I said, but it just makes it harder to grow. So if you guys do want to support me, if you want to help out a lot, you know, everything will just be invested back into the channel. Check out my Patreon, patreon.com/gamingwillis. I know it's a little cliche and kind of overused and taboo to talk about still, you know, it's like it is asking for money at the end of the day, but it's 100% optional, and you know, just being here, just watching my stuff is more than I could ever ask for, so don't feel in any way obligated. I don't want to give that impression or anything, but if you do want to help grow the channel and support me on a deeper level, check that out. You know, just $1 or more per month. You know, if every subscriber gave $1 per month, man, we'd be lit. We could pretty much do this full time, and we could really ramp up then. So that would be cool, just throwing it out there. It's been out there for a while, but I just don't really plug it that hard because, like I said, it's a little taboo to talk about. But with all the demonetization recently, and with my plans to be playing Call of Duty World War II coming up, and the history of that getting demonetized more than other videos, I'm a little bit worried about, you know, growing the channel, keeping the channel growing, being able to invest in it. So just a little side note if you want to check that out. Links in the description as always, but we'll get back to the SMR here, focusing on that. And so this will be a slightly longer video, not really that long, but longer than a lot of my recent Afterpulse videos. I've been keeping my reviews very short, just like one match. So let me know what you guys think, if you'd rather have multiple matches in video reviews like this and weapons reviews, or if you just like the very quick and dirty, you know, one match and one training match type of deal. Let me know your preference. That would definitely be useful in the comments below. Let me know. I do read and respond to every comment, as you guys know if you are subscribed. We should still have a couple days left in the iPhone 8 giveaway, so check that out in the description. But now back to the SMR 16 for real this time. So yeah, I couldn't be more impressed with this gun, at least in the current version of Afterpulse 1.8.0. It'll be interesting when they release, if they'll call it like a 1.0 release, or if they'll automatically be a 1.8 release, or like what the versioning will be. Not that the version number itself makes a difference. It'll just be interesting. You know, I'm a software developer myself, at least to an extent. So you know, I don't know. I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to stuff like that. So we'll see what they do, what they call it, and we'll see how the mechanics are. And in this match, it's a little slow of a match, so feel free to skip ahead to the next match if you want. But I thought everyone on the other team disappeared, so I was chasing this guy down, just shooting my teammates, just messing around. And I was going to scrap this video until right here. I saw this guy, so there is at least one enemy on the other team still, so we'll stick it out. We just got a minute 30 left, and then I think I'll throw in another match, because this one is kind of ruined. But we'll see what we can do in a minute here. Looks like there's just one person on the other team, so we're pretty much just going to be spawn camping. Yeah, so he's either going to be in that back corner where I'm shooting now, or directly behind me in that little ramp loading area. And so if we're over here, he's going to be spawning the way I'm running right now. So I think I'll just camp it out on the stairs here for a little bit and just let the SMR do its magic. Let's see, I think he just got taken out, and so my teammates are to my left, so I'm pretty sure he's going to spawn back here. And there we go, couple shots with the SMR, and he is down just like that. Very powerful gun. I don't know how many times I've said it, but I can't recommend it enough. As I said specifically in the 5-star review video that I just posted, I would not hesitate to bring this against any gun in the game. I'm not saying that it is the best in the game, but it can go against the best in the game. It can go against anything in the current version of Afterpulse. So I can't recommend it enough. Obviously, we have the regular non-skinned edition, which is okay. We have the Panther edition, which is pretty cool. It looks really cool at 7 stars. It looks amazing, actually. So that's got the damage and portability boost. Then we got the Patriot edition with the damage and stopping power boost. And then we have the Autumn, which I believe has accuracy and stability boosts, which, as once again mentioned in the 5-star review video that I just posted, sorry for repeating myself a bit, but it's pretty much the same review here. I think those accuracy and stability stats are kind of slept on a little bit, and you know, towards the end of that last video, one of the big words that came to mind is confidence, and you really just have that confidence with this gun. You know, it's actually incredible. You know, you can hit long range shots like this. It feels great using the scope, which you guys know if you watch my Afterpulse videos. I don't like using the scope. I tend not to use the scope. I like to keep it simple, especially in the game with, you know, the game has really strong auto aim, and it's just a better experience with less buttons, and you know, ignoring the scope is basically one less button to worry about. But there are some situations where it's like necessary or extremely useful. You saw me use it there a couple seconds ago, obviously, and so this gun has no struggles, no issues in the scope, but it also really doesn't have any issues out of the scope, you know, which I kind of call hip firing. It's not really hip firing, but you can kind of call it hip firing in this game. And so yeah, it gives you that confidence. You can hit those long range shots, but if somebody creeps up on you, you can still take them out really quick, nice and easy. You know, that accuracy, like in close range, it's like every shot connects. Obviously that guy was lagging out, so we didn't really connect there for a while. You know, that just happens from time to time in Afterpulse. And now this is kind of the same situation as the last match on Warehouse. We're pretty much just camping it out, man. I feel a little bad. It's not really fun to play like this. I'd rather get destroyed and have a competitive game than just like sit here and spawn camp and whatever. That's one of the reasons that I've never really built the most OP stuff in this game. Like, you know, I could have easily had, back when the UNKCQB Charlie, the Parrot, first came out, I could have easily had that in 7 stars in a couple of days. And to this day, I still have not made the 7-star UNK. Obviously, it's nowhere near what it used to be, but I don't know. I think it's a little bit boring to just dominate matches, you know, an absurd amount. But with the SMR 16 Autumn, you're kind of on that verge, and the 6-star max is genuinely impressive. I mean, look at, you know, it's like 2 shots, I think, if I saw that correctly. I'll try to pay attention here if we get a couple more. Like literally 2 shots, definitely 3 shots, and the dude is down. I think that was 2 there. It's hard to tell and commentate at the same time. But yeah, it seriously does some damage, you know, gives you all that confidence that you need to play with. And you know, it's probably worth mentioning the gear I'm wearing. It is assault based gear. It does provide significant boosts for assault class weapons and LMG, but obviously just assault in this case as it applies to us here. And I'm sure you guys are more than familiar with the tactical beret gear. It's just pretty much my go-to gear set. I haven't really been switching it up to many other pieces. I just like playing assault overall, and I don't know if this is the best assault gear, but it's hard to beat. It is. There's just so many boosts. So it's something to keep in mind as well. It definitely does help, but even if you're wearing 1-star gear, I think this gun would perform amazingly well. And so that should do it for that review. 17-2 in our last match. Not bad at all, just hanging out, playing some casual TDM. If you're watching this video, please jump into ranked. Please save me. I want to play some ranked again. Well, here we go with the 7-star evolve. I'm pretty sure this is my 7-star weapon. Lucky number 7s, I guess. But there's a 7-star, just like that. We skipped through all the boring stuff. Took me quite a while to scroll through the inventory, as always, same old story. But yeah, there it is. And that'll do it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. It does help out. Be sure to subscribe. Check out the description for giveaways. Should have the iPhone 8 giveaway still going on. Follow all my social media at Gaming Willis. Join my Discord. And stay tuned. We will be streaming Call of Duty World War II a bunch.